All right, folks. Here I am. I'm with Mofo Money, and he's got a message for America. What do you want to tell America, Mofo Money?
Hey, good morning, is America. I want to give you this special message this morning. Meeting you is something great, and we are doing great with what we have. And I want you to really dive in with this great opportunity that we have. And we are on the smooth riding with this opportunity. So coming on board with $200 Americans, I'm telling you, is doing a lot of good for everyone that comes on board with that. So guys,
Now,
I
now,
will
now, you, now
advise you.
you say that, but that's not how you came in, is it? So let's talk about
Oh,
let's share your screen. Let's take a look at what's happened to you so far because it's not all crazy. We'll look the good, bad, and ugly today. How about that?
sure.
Let me make you
For
the
me,
host real quick.
okay, give me the host.
Go ahead and share your screen. Let's take a look at you have two accounts that you're working on.
Yes.
So let's take a look at what's going on in those two accounts.
Okay. I have my screen shared. Okay.
Yes.
Here is my first account.
All right, let's go down to sent and received. Let's take a look at that.
Okay, here is the sent.
So basically this account's been open for about 95 days, looks like, because you've sent in $10 every day for 95 days. And most of the time,
Yep.
right? Most of the time that was using recycled money, right?
Sure. Because I didn't come up front with $200. I started initially, but I assured you that with the $200 plan is excellent because you have the control over everything that you are doing with your two initial first referrals.
Right.
It's also
You started with less than $50 to begin with. So you started with about $50 and that got you through the
sure.
qualifying period for you, but you had and you were looking at your referrals here. Now look,
Mhm.
notice that the referrals, let's go to the referrals again.
Yep.
These referrals here are all people. None of them are sub accounts that you control. They're all people, right?
Sure. They are all
Ha-
individual people.
have they ever let you down?
Oh, yeah. Yes, they
And
let me down.
what happened when they let you down? Tell us the story.
Oh, it was not so that good. It was not so that easy to accept because it was like me making a 10 for 3 years because the first time they let me down was that they didn't activate on time. And it took me 3 days to get to the greens back. And for me to get to this greens back, I needed things that were individual person. I needed to assist them for them to recycle with me and for me to get back qualified. So recycling for myself and recycling for them that didn't activate it on time, it took me a whole lot, and it was 3 years for me to get back on board and start
It,
receiving the funding that I was receiving. Because once you start
it
getting these
felt like
fundings,
three
once you
years, right?
miss them, yeah, it was like 3 years. Once you miss it for a couple of days, it seems as if it's donkey years for you to get back on it because you need no collateral to get them. So it's so sweet when you are active and keep pulling consistently. So that is what I really thought I would have come in with the $200 plan. If you're coming in with the $200 plan, wow, it's going to give you the way forward to be in control and gives you the way to not have to experience what I experienced 3 days, which were like 3 years.
Yeah, because what happens if one of your people, if one of your referrals, that you're counting on doesn't pay on time, technically you have four. So if like three out of the four are not paying consistently on time, they could knock you out of your qualification, right? So maybe
Sure.
even if
So
you have
that's it.
two that are really dependable, and then one of the two that was dependable, it fails to be dependable on a certain day, then it
Mhm.
messes up your qualification, right?
Yeah.
And then
So you can
you've got to requalify, and those 3 days feel like 3 years, right?
sure. I don't want anyone to experience this.
And it's gonna cost you at least $60 to requalify. Maybe you're spending more than that because maybe you're going to be helping out your referrals with their payments during that time. So you have no money coming
Yeah.
in those 3 days, and you're spending money like $30 a day perhaps per account, right?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
to get requalified. So it's
Yeah.
a lot of money going out and no money coming in during those 3 days. And then you can end up
Sure.
spending at least $60 to get requalified on an account,
Yeah.
right? And that's happened to
Sure.
you 3 times already?
Yeah, it has happened to me 3 times.
All
So
right. So you've
I don't want anyone.
but you're ahead. The good news is you're ahead. You've received $3,730 that's in your power to use and keep and and
Yeah.
but let's be honest, you're using that money to live off of, right? So
Wow. Yeah.
it's providing you a way to take care of yourself, right?
Great, great, great. This opportunity is far beyond what I've ever seen as an opportunity because you get the money you're not paying back and you have it readily available in your MetaMask to use on your daily bills, use on different activities that you need money, use for investment. So it's so cool. I really love this pool funding aspect and this way of making finances being available for you to use. So this has really been
Let's
easy.
take a look at your second account. Let's go to your account.
Wow, let me take you to my second account. Wow,
Yeah.
this thing is so
Yeah,
marvelous.
so
Let me show you.
so you're moving on. You got 2 accounts that are really strong. Your first and second one are
Yeah,
strong accounts.
first and the second.
You're
Yeah,
keeping those active. So
yes, these are
so
the ones that, yeah, so
So
here's
that
the
means
second
you
account.
have 8 referrals. So you got 4 in your first account, 4 in your second account,
Yes,
and these are people.
yeah,
They're none of them are sub accounts, right?
yes, these are people. These are individual people. You can see these are individual people. Yahoo, Janot, Zapman, and all the like. These are individual people
There
that
you
you
go.
see. Mhm.
Now if you take a look there, you take a look at the funds sent. It's got
Yep.
$9,920. So
Mhm.
that's more or less meaning that you've recycled $10 92 times.
Yeah.
Outside of the times that you were not qualified. But other than that, it's
Yeah.
been using recycled money for money being sent out. But the funds received, you've received $2,180 in funds
Sure.
received, right?
Yep.
That's then between that and your first account with over 3,000. It's approaching $6,000 in funding that you don't have to pay back, and it's helping you to take care of yourself. But so your final message to America about the $200 plan is what?
What I would tell America, guys, see, this $200 plan is the best because what you have the opportunity to have your upfront keep. And if you allow your referrals to come in with the $40 plan, it's not going to guarantee you because things do happen. They can get involved in one thing or the other and they don't activate on time and you fall and you will need to cover up for them and for you in order to get requalified. So one thing I will tell you Americans right now, guys, I didn't enter with that plan, but this is your opportunity to come up with the $200 plan and you are going to keep your riding consistently and keep enjoying the money coming from pool funding. So this is the best that I can share with you and advise you to use it right now. So that
Excellent.
is what I can tell you.
Well, you heard it here, folks, from Mofo Money himself. I mean, and Mofo loves money, right?
Yeah.
So more money the better, right? So
Yeah.
all right. So
Wow.
thank you so much for letting me interview you today. You've been with us for a few
Wow.
months, and it's really adding up.
It's
So
very rolling.
congratulations on all the success you've had. We really appreciate being a part of pool funding, and stay tuned to this channel, folks, for more interviews like this one. Bye for now.
Wow. It's excellent. Bye for now. It's excellent. Thanks.